WandaVision talks about Wanda. After everyone she's ever loved was violently massacred, she was left feeling blue. Being a supernatural powerful goddess means that you don't really need therapy and whatnot to properly process your feels. Just take an entire village hostage and abracadabra your own personalized make-believe. Augmented reality who? Wanda's given us the experience no VR headset can ever provide. And out of all the endless possibilities, she was like, well, better dive into a 50s sitcom, because nothing screams fairy tale like laughing tracks and societal gender norms. But then again, maybe this is quite befitting. After all, she is a designated emotionally unstable, mentally unbalanced train wreck of the MCU. A perfect example of just how melodramatic women can be at times. Those hormones, man. Yet, clothes only counts in horseshoes and voodoo dolls, and denial can only save you some time. If you don't sit in your corner and have your little griefy moment, others will force you to. Noticing the disappearance of an entire village under mysterious, spooky circumstances, the FBI decided to stick their noses in as usual. Jeez, a girl can even alter reality in peace nowadays. And while snooping around, Monica, who was just unbleeped thanks to Iron Man's holy sacrificial finger snap, got sucked into Wanda's universe. If that's not bad enough, the whole Objection Squad is now coming for her as well, headed by Wanda's #1 hashtag hater, Hayward. Mr. Douche here is so pissed Wanda won't let him turn her dead husband's remains into a deadly weapon. See, this is what happens when you let immigrant freaks into the country. They start walking around thinking they own the 3 billion vibranium machine you let them hang with. Meanwhile, Wanda World is slowly falling apart, and no amount of groovy opening credits seem to save it. Even Vision started suspecting foul play. And being the genius brainiac robot he is, he's got it all figured out. Never mind overly attached girlfriends. Thanks to Wanda's super glue level clinginess, not even death could do them apart. Uh-oh, I guess there's trouble in paradise for our lovebirds. And soon enough, the Avenger starts doing his avenging, causing more glitches in the madhouse and forcing Wanda to freestyle even more rampage. If you think she's flattered by all this attention, think again. External intervention scores high on Wanda's list of pet peeves, and she's not letting her new family go easily. Y'all were annoyed one town was taken hostage? Well, the jail borders are extended, suckers. The thought of that Vision dying again made Wanda even more bonkers, if that's even possible at this point. Just when things took a turn to the worse, here's the actual bomb. Wanda was never actually in control. It was Agnes all along, her sitcom neighbor bestie. She's this crazy powerful evil witch called Agatha who sensed Wanda's magic from a distance and wanted in on the fun. Not many people can craft a homemade Narnia spontaneously, and Agatha's here for the tutorial. So she kidnapped her children and forced her on a condensed recovery trip down memory lane. All this tension finally led to the one thing we've been waiting for. Cat fight! But before the bumping tit starts, there's a round of psychological warfare first. Agatha wakes the zombie puppets from their slumber, and they aren't exactly pleased with the experience. Feeling guilt seeping through her veins, Wanda opens up the hex to release the lab rats. The hex being the name of this DIY feel-good fantasy world she concocted. However, she soon realizes that releasing everyone meant killing her own family, so she closes it back again, and before she finds time to think, in comes Hayward and his underlings with murderous intentions. Thankfully, Monica, who's Captain Marvel's buddy and Wanda's biggest stan, is here to save the day. As she dealt with the human soldiers, Wanda was left to face off the diabolical witch who's hungry for her powers. Long story short, she beats her and turns her into the character she played in her sitcom. Classic noisy neighbor Agnes. She then proceeds to dissipate her creation, killing both her children and her husband. With nothing left to lose, she flies off to the sky, leaving everything behind. If you thought that's all there is, then you haven't been paying attention. I can end this without talking about the typical Marvelous mid-credit rolls. To keep it brief, Monica, who's now supernatural, is invited for a chit-chat with an alien above. And Wanda was split into two Wandas, a mopey sad one and the almighty scary Scarlet the Witch. The end.